Sioux, wherever that is. Welcome up to the stage, Shy Brown, everyone. Shy Brown.
So this first piece is called This Kiss. It's a little X-rated. Everybody in here is 21 and up. So. This kiss, fortified with endless love, will cause much dilation, leading to increased stimulation for me and for you, a change of season to a wetter and warmer degree. Not a word will be said, but the more our lips touch, you will know well enough that I'm growing up. Now that you notice my sense of maturity, more than just a physical aspect, you're my lady, and for you I owe great respect. But the level of respect depends upon the environment we're in. When we're out in public, I'll let everyone know my queen's beauty, I'll place no one above it. But when we get alone, you know and I know it's time for hands to roam. I'll travel all areas of you, not a sight will be left lonely. A couple encounters with your boy, you'll give up the game and suggest I'll be your one and only. Possibly because I give you accurate directions to your destination. You'll be right around the corner from it, there's no need for hesitation. I'll be more satisfied when you reach your 10-second vacation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She about to come. I just thought of that like a little bit ago. Thinking one day and blinking a many ways of how many seconds, minutes, hours, days that it takes to have her by my side occupying my heart space. She is already a mixture of my thoughts. I can't help but think, what if me and her got up? Her heart, body, and mind would never be neglected. Doors would be held open, hands held tightly to let her know she's thoroughly respected. Roses surrounded in love, making bed scene to let her know she's appreciated, heaven sent, and the best love my heart has ever spent. In the middle of the night, I lay and wonder why she got my brain on pause. I don't want to play her and just get in her draws. I can rewind back to a time I felt like this. It was when me and another exchanged numbers. Fast forward that to a date followed up with a kiss. Never would I have envisioned that we would call it quits, but after my heart got fired and another dude's heart got hired, I began to ask God to send me someone heaven sent. And here she is, she commercials my mind like all the time, and I have yet to taste her wine. I haven't kissed her and we've yet to touch, but somehow she knows how to keep me up. She knows how to recruit my attention span. This girl is the missing piece to this man's master plan. How the ladies doing tonight? Do we have any ladies in the building?
Yeah!
Okay. Ladies everywhere. Ladies are us. Single ladies, all the single ladies. Any single ladies? Give it up. Give it up. All right, this is one of my favorite poems called Beauty Queen, and then I'm going to get into my inspirational poetry and some funny poetry. Hopefully y'all laugh at the funny poetry that's coming up after the inspirational poetry, and now it's going to be my favorite poem is called Beauty Queen. She works hard daily from the AM to the PM. When she's looking for love, she struggles to find him, so she suspends her emotion account until a later date, until a man presents a sufficient love amount. So hard for such a fine piece of art, she's afraid to open up, he may just break her heart. But she's driven and prone to achieve, very conscientious about her future. Winning is what to believe. From fragmented love of the past to strive with the present to security of the future is a primary plan. Secondarily, though, she got a body that might snatch a man. From head to toe, she gives off that natural glow, and Friday nights at the club, she can steal the show. But she's more chilled and laid back, little mellow petite one with a nice back, with a tat to the north of that apple that'll quench a dude thirst like a snout. She got the pretty curious face with addictive waist that'll no disrespect make a gay dude want to taste. A few drinks of that good drink, she glowing on the dance floor, teasing dudes with appetizing sexual dancing, brainwashing the weak, believing later on there'll be romancing. She buys her own drink. What could a dude think? He has nothing to really offer but face and stroking. Hopefully he's rich in that area because financially he probably broke. He may get a home, but if he don't satisfy that night, she label him a don't answer a cell phone with a no scrub ringtone. Scrub is a guy that thinks he's fine, also known as a always talking about what he want and just hey! So fellas, get your resumes right, because this one right here, Vision is 2020. Think your game will conceal the BS? She'll recognize plenty. Come with authenticity, and you may be in the presence of the woman of your dreams. A well put together beauty queen. It's that addiction, that chicken with the mild sauce flavoring. Oh, don't forget the salt and pepper now, but I'm still debating on going to the gym. But my taste buds are guiding me to the restaurant next door to it. Big Sean voice. Do it. Oh, it's the buffet hour? You mean I get more than one choice? Don't do it. Please don't do it. Drake voice. And my abdominal muscles are starting to peek through the belly fat. Oh man, about to be another setback. $8.95 is the total. Where my seat at? So here I relax, plate full of high blood pressure and diabetes. Laying next to me is my gym bag. Quite an oxymoron, the instant taste of delicious. Maybe it'll average out though. I'll eat one more plate and work the calories off by doing the dishes. Only if I had a genie to grant me the wish of having an Olympic body, or rehabbing my fast food addict, or let me share my story with the world of my bad habit. This fast food be calling my name. Ladies and gentlemen, the way I reel the J&J in, I'm like the Gordon's fisherman, rubbing my tummy like let the games begin. This ain't no game. I need help, y'all. I talked to my doctor and trainer, but they give me the uniform suggestions. My doctor claimed he a vegetarian. I caught him coming out of Harold's last night. This dude ordered a half white. Well, maybe that's opposite of left. Wait, that ain't right. And my trainer told me to eat organic fruits and vegetables, lean proteins and cashews. This dude was at Burger King, ordered himself 2 number 2s. No, that wasn't his cheat day. That was Wednesday. A receipt fell out of his pocket from Thursday's training session. Hong Kong buffet. Yeah, it's so hard to not laugh up here because everybody make me want to laugh because I'm like real goofy. And I have like all these voices in my head, like this little kid named Orlando. So he was like trying to get out while I was doing the poem and be serious. You know, and then I got like Beta Bubba. He had everybody doing sometimes, you know, you gotta be yourself, you know. Drink the green milk that after Mark Milk. Happy birthday to Mark Milk. Everybody say happy birthday to Mark Milk. Yeah, happy birthday, Mark Milk. So we gonna just say happy birthday real quick, and then do I have some time to do another poem after we sing happy birthday? Okay, we gonna sing happy birthday. So if you hear a few different voices, just sing along. Okay, so I apologize for any inconvenience caused. Right, nobody gonna get a ticket because you park in the spot. It's free parking today until 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Just letting everybody know that anybody was nervous. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. So what? Happy birthday to you. Yeah, that's my son Orlando saying happy birthday. So we're gonna give the mic back to Ty Brown. How's everybody doing? Y'all good? So, I'm gonna do a poem. It's called "Misery Loves Company." I'm sure everybody can relate to this. Can everybody relate to that?
Oh yeah.
It made me crack. Happy came over to visit while Positive waited in the car. Sad opened the door and Misery yelled from upstairs, "Who's that?" Sad said it was Happy. Misery said, let Happy in and whoever else wanted to come because misery loves company. Happy entered the house and immediately developed a headache and became sleepy after giving Sad advice. As Sad drank from a half-empty cup and Happy drank from a half-full one, Misery listened on. Happy became more and more sick. Happy's stomach started to hurt. Happy was in a toxic environment. As a result, Happy ran to the window to get Positive's attention, but noticed Positive drove away. Happy turned around highly upset and started cursing and using countless profanities. Happy restrained it. Misery looked on in amazement and Sad nodded in agreement at Happy's rant. Misery showed Happy to the guest room where Happy could stay because misery. Happy was thankful and noticed negative was engraved on the guest room door. Can y'all relate to that? Get sleepy when you give someone advice? It's like they give you back NyQuil while you giving them advice. Melatonin. It's like they got melatonin vibes. So look, get that melatonin away from me. You know, got NyQuil vibes, you know. So you gotta get away from those people. They make you sleepy, go take a nap. Starbucks don't work no more. Too much NyQuil vibe. Okay. I think I got one more. Give it up for Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
This guy, if he would have been at a workshop and I knew he could do the voices.
I could not do those voices back then. I was like a little turtle back then. Give it up for my classmates, Michelle and Dave from Slamworks. Very good poets. They're in the building. I know Dave ran a marathon today, 26.2 miles. And he's here to do the poetry slam. I would have been in the bed cuddling next to some pizza. I don't know why you're here right now. My legs would be burning and stuff. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do. Which one It's loaded, it's buffering. You know how your phone be buffering? I'm going to do this one. It's called Destiny or Destiny. So in life, sometimes you have to choose between passion and someone you're involved with. You know, so the name of this poem is called Destiny or Destiny. I wrote this at my old job. I was a dietary supplement salesman, better known as GNC. So you gotta make it sound good, you know, sell supplements, you know, help people get their health goals. Here's your fish oil, you 2 multivitamins a day, you know. So that's what I used to say when I went out. He's smart, he went to medical school. Yep. GNC. General Nutrition Centers. If I feel that you're the one for me and I develop my passion, will I be able to succeed? You see, God has blessed me with the vision to see. Out of all these years of searching, my purpose is now in front of me. As I look over, you're posted at my side. Our friendship has manifested into love, I can tell by the chemistry in your eyes. But I still have a question. God has blessed me with the ability to write. Are you another blessing? I'm taking a chance from my heart. I pray the answer is yes to this question. It seems that when I seek your love, I don't get it right back. My focus, I lose track. And I prefer that this be a win-win, because if you're not the one, then I've been let down once again. And this talent has just hit the surface, so sweetheart, I know you and we can't be perfect, but I'm destined to max out this potential account. And my calling to do this is right now, at this very minute. And you say your heart for me, you're giving it. When it comes down to the two, your love or the pen and paper, I'll focus on writing now. and your love later. Because, sweetheart, at this time, my love for poetry is greater.
Ow!
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta choose poetry because the poems and the parables and the paragraphs with the words and the literary and the nouns and the verbs. Sometimes you gotta excuse your Aunt Sally. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. That's math. Hopefully, tell someone they got the point. It's okay. Just go to the next one. Sorry, guys. So this last one, and I'm getting off the stage, is it's called. You gotta go, because we gotta get to the poetry slam, and we wanna see the poetry slam. We love you. Now you too, take care. This is so difficult to be serious. That's why I used to get in trouble in school. I was always talking. The teacher be right there, I'd be over here But we're gonna do this. It's a piece that's called Unused Potential. I wrote this piece. It's actually a story. I wrote this. One of my friends, she was a bus driver. And so just picture someone waiting on the bus, just waiting on the bus. Just picture that, someone waiting on the bus. And then we're just going to rewind it to this story. So just keep that in mind, someone waiting on the bus. And I'm talking in that person's pretty much their point of view. I was raised by both parents. My mom worked the evenings and dad worked the early shift. I was their first child, viewed by them as their very own gift. I was a great student in school, always on the honor roll. At the time, I felt learning was cool. We rarely had family time though due to work, and when we did, it was either church, pizza, or the latest movie at the show. I told my parents I wanted to be a doctor and I wanted to save lives. They were proud of my decision and told me devotion of time, many mornings and nights, would be needed if I wanted to board this flight. Being that I possessed a passion for medicine and healing remedies, I felt that nothing could stop me. But I was very wrong. My parents' marriage dismantled, became weak, but was once so strong. My father, he lost his job in the factory and he committed suicide because he could no longer provide for my mom and I. Years went by and my mom and I were barely getting by. My dreams of becoming a doctor were slowly diminishing. Somehow I finished undergrad and hopefully medical school I could finish. But throughout the years I developed a serious condition, something like a 7-day-a-week alcohol addiction. I witnessed the last seconds of my father's presence on earth. I tried to stop him and cry for help, but he was already on his last breath. Nothing could help this hurtful feeling, no church, drug, or praying could offer healing. I never finished medical school. It's 20 years later and I just don't know what to do. Now I stand here waiting for the next bus, in dire need of a shower and haircut. I have a little vodka left and I'm sure the bus driver can smell it on my breath.